Welcome in, everyone. Tonight, we're going to be spending some time in Gobi's Valley. So settle in, get comfortable, and let's go on tonight's night quest. Now, yesterday's was really cool. We visited a winter wonderland in Freezeezy Peak. So if you did not see that one, you definitely don't want to miss it. Now, a lot of people online talk shit about this level in terms of a lot of their, top 10s and ranking every single level in Banjo-Kazooie. You always see them rank Gobi's Valley pretty low, which I absolutely adore this level. The vibes. I'm a big fan of desert and sand lands, Arabian lands. I love them all. Especially, Super Mario Bros. 3, the second world, Desert Land, where it's got the sun chasing you. It's such a vibe, right? So I actually really love these types of levels. I think in Donkey Kong 64, there's one called, something Aztec. Also really cool, but are you guys ready to enter Gobi's Valley? Now, there is a very tense part that we need to take care of quickly. And you guys know what I'm talking about if you played this game before. We're talking about that maze that if you fail at, you immediately lose your life and have to start again. So this might turn into another night anxiety quest, but hopefully it doesn't, guys. So strap in and get ready to drift into adventure. Just listen to this song, the music. It's so cool. Just look at the theming of everything. I love this escalator sand. A lot of people might look at that texture and be like, that's ridiculous. It's just yellow with some brown stripes on it, but I love it. And look at this trunker. He's got is that a turban on his head or some type of wrap? Alright, look at that right behind us. We wouldn't have even known. There's a Jinjo right there that we should get. Alrighty, let's do a little bit of exploring. And if you guys have been with me before, you guys know that I like to find the very tip-top point of every single level and take in the views. Look at that centerpiece, guys. Every level has its own centerpiece, which I adore. Bubble Gloop Swamp, you had that big alligator. Freezeezy Peak, you had the snowman. I use them as the thumbnails for these episodes because they're so iconic. They're so iconic. Now, look at how good and appetizing this water looks. When you're surrounded by sand and dryness, doesn't that water just look quenching to you? Doesn't it look refreshing? In fact, let's get some quiet. Nice and quiet down below the water. Drown out all the thoughts. Let your worries wipe away. Just listen to the muddled tone of the score. Very peaceful down here. Very tranquil. Very serene. Alright, we gotta go up for air, but it was a nice little detour down here. Now I believe this guy wants what? We need to give him some water. Dreaded speed shoes that we needed to unlock for Freezeezy's Peak to get the 10 out of 10 Jiggies, which we will go back to Freezeezy Peak and get that, but in due time, guys. Let's walk up this escalator sand. We're about to witness a very, very cool villain right here called Garaba. It's literally a mummy hand that appears from the ground. It's so freaking awesome. Look at this. And of course the way you defeat it is a Beak Buster. I love the platforming here. Like we have to climb this massive King Tut doggy. Immediately we're gifted with a flight pad. You guys know I love to fly and soar and explore that way. That was not needed, but just felt like I wanted to make that jump. We probably should start to collect some of these notes with these shoes. Might as well, right? Another level in which there's a hazard that we need to wade through. That's literally 3 levels in a row now. This one, Freezeezy's Peak with the frozen water, and Bubble Goop Swamp with the piranhas. This one, you know, we'll get burned here and you guys will see eventually. I'm gonna be sad when we finally complete every level here in Banjo-Kazooie because I'm having so much fun like reliving this game. And these levels really are a mood. They are a vibe. I don't know if the next game that we're gonna go into is gonna be as vibey. I'm kind of contemplating Mario 64 or Donkey Kong. You guys, what do you think is the most tip-top area here? Is it this guy? Is it on top of here? I think that might be a little bit taller, but I don't know if we can get on top of that bird. We might have to climb that pyramid. That might be the top. But anyway, let's take care of this dog's problem here, which... Look at this design, guys. The googly eyes. The googly eyes never fail. Being cute and charming. Look at that. Now he's about to prompt us and say that his nose, by doze, is all blocked up. I like how he says doze. My sister used to always say that because she was always having a problem with her nose. So she would always say, my doze. It's a funny little fact. Gotta get the other side here. What a cool objective, right? Unclog his nose. Come on now. I can't really seem to get the best angle here. Come on. Don't you love the N64 controller camera angles, guys, right? We don't complain though, we love them. They're warts and all. I'll figure this out. Maybe I have to make more on this side or something. There we go. Alrighty, let's go ahead and enter the Doge. the doggo. Gotta check out the corners, guys. I always feel like I'm missing something if I don't explore every nook and cranny. Gotta love 3D platformers. A thing of the past. Now they tried, it's such blasphemy, guys, that we never got a true successor to Banjo-Tooie. They teased us, guys. They teased Banjo 3E on the GameCube. Actually, no, it wasn't Banjo 3, but they did show like a banjo, a mumbo jumbo running as part of a tech demo on what Banjo and Kazooie and what Banjo 3 could have been on the GameCube. But unfortunately, we never got it. I think this game needed a true sequel on the GameCube called Banjo 3E. Didn't they tease it at the end of Banjo-Tooie? That say, hey, we're coming back for Banjo 3E. But no, we ended up getting, what was it? Nuts and Bolts, which I never even bothered playing, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what is this? This is not even... It was some other game that they just put Banjo skin onto. It was not... A whole different engine. It wasn't even a 3D platformer. Absolutely atrocious decision making. They should have known that they had a winner here in Banjo and Kazooie. Look how much this game is loved now, even all these years later. Look how much hype was when he was announced in Smash Brothers. Banjo and Kazooie is an unforgettable mascot that gaming will never forget, and we still need Banjo 3. Give it to us on Switch, I guess. I don't know. In my mind, I still want them to make games for GameCube. I still want them to develop games for the N64. Why not create a Banjo 3 on the N64 and release it there? You know how much money that they would make? You know how many sales they would get? But because that system is discontinued, or because they feel like it's moved on, I guess they can't make new stuff for it? Doesn't make any sense to me. If I worked for Nintendo, I would say, hey, all you Nintendo 64 devs, let's create a new game for the Nintendo 64, official game, and let's call it Banjo 3, and let's make it a spiritual successor to Banjo-Tooie, right? Let's just continue the evolution. Now, I know Nintendo doesn't have the rights. The rights are Microsoft's, but I would like to see a deal be made, and I would like to see new games, new official games, come out for the N64. I might be a dreamer, and you guys might think I'm crazy, but what if, right? What if? Alright guys, so we need to go ahead and do the hard maze that's an insta-kill before we do anything else, because that is too risky. Oh, here we go. These scarab flying beetles are just as aggressive as those mosquitoes in Bubblegloop Swamp. They have that same diving mechanic. Is this the, I believe this is the temple with the maze in it, but we need to learn the speed shoes, which, where are you, Bottles? We can't be messing around here. I don't want to get too far. Wow, this guy's gonna chase me all the way over here. Talk about dedication. Where is Bottles at? Because, like I said, I don't want to get too far without handling business. I think I know where Bottles is. Wow, look at this guy, dude. This guy's ridiculous. I love how you can run on sideways like this. Look at this. Defying all physics. I love it. Alright, Bottles. Teach us. We've learned all the moves in the game. You love to hear it. Alright, let's go back to what I believe is the hardest challenge that we'll have to face in this level. Guys, and we're gonna do this. Oh no, I didn't mean to click on that. I'm gonna let the time run out because we need to be up here and then run over it. It's okay, we can wait. This is not a speed run. We are in no hurry. You guys take in the sights and sounds of Gobi's Valley. Look at that cactus there. Alright, I think we're ready now. Let's go. And guys, this is not forgiving either. Like, I'm gonna need to book it because this thing, like, I need to not even worry about the notes because I can come back and get the notes. This thing will like only let you in with like a second to spare. See what I mean? I was literally there. Well, we won't get upset. We won't rage out. What we will do is go back down and actually collect the notes so we don't have to backtrack. How about that? Turn a negative into a positive. But what did I tell you about speed? That thing is relentless. Alrighty, let's try this again. I guess I'll try to cut corners even faster this time. Are you? Alright guys, I'm trying not to spike my cortisol levels here, but how could I not be upset with that performance there? I went as fast as I could. Okay, take a deep breath. Woosah. We're in Gobi's Valley. It's a good time. Should I jump instead of just run the whole way, guys? You think that's it? You think jumping will get us faster? You think that goes faster? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. Oh, I guess it worked. Oh great, this isn't even the place that we wanted to do. This is not the maze. Oh well. Which means if we do lose to that maze, then we'll have to come back and do this again, which I would not be looking forward to. These mummies are funny. Oh, he looks big. Actually, these things actually look like beak buster worthy, but I'm pretty sure you can't. Yep. Gotta test though, guys. It's a 3D platformer. Gotta test everything. Alrighty. Well, thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing, you freaking maze. Alright. Where is the one? Oh, I think I know where it is, guys. It might be the temple where we have to beak bust inside, or do you think it's the center one? Let me think. It might be that one, or is it this one? All I know is I better find it soon because, like I said, I don't want to wait and do it last. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Grabba. Not right now. What is this? Is this it? I doubt it. No. See, I don't even want to do this right now. We'll come back to this. Where is the big temple? We're gonna try the beak buster place. In order to do that, though, we need a flight pad. I hope the guy with the rattlesnake is not in here. You think the guy with the rattlesnake is in here? Decisions, guys. Oof. I gotta be careful here because you guys can see why, right? Running a little low on life here, and this game is unforgiving with that, so we must tread lightly moving forward. Alright, we're gonna try this here, but I doubt that this is the huge maze. I knew it. This is not it. Oh well. This snake looks funny. You know what he reminds me of? Robin Hood. The movie Robin Hood, the animated movie. Isn't there like a weird looking snake that like who moves in and out of King Richard the Fox or something? Or is the snake the king? Anyway, that's what that snake reminds me of. The googly eyes and everything. This guy reminds me of Princess Jasmine's father, even though he looks nothing like him. Alrighty. You guys, I think the big maze level is this one that's in the middle of everything here, in which we have to raise from the ground by draining this swamp here, I believe. And what did I say? I said, oh, we're gonna take care of it first, but here I am just collecting everything and everything. Yeah, this is gonna be the dreaded maze. I just feel it. Let's go for a nice little swim though before we continue it. I believe there might be some stuff for us down here. Plus we need to revive our health. And one cool thing about the water is when you come up for air. Oh wait, no, it doesn't revive your health. That's only a mine of 64, huh? Oh well. It's okay. Still good to be down here. Peaceful. Well, with what we're about to go through, we're gonna need a little peace. You know, I just hope I don't mess up this maze because one wrong move and we're done for. I'm gonna get this guy because he's annoying me. Just his whole presence annoys me. He's not even really. No, he's not even gonna. I knew he was gonna do that. Pretending like he doesn't see me. Get out of here. Alright, where's the second? I hate this challenge. It's so dumb. This is one thing I don't like about Gobi's Valleys is this part right here. It's like, okay, shoot it in and then that for sure hit it. I don't know what my hands up with that. And then he appears on the other side. Yippee. I guess it does test like your egg throwing abilities. This has got to be it, right? No, there's one more. Oh, that was it. Okay, guys. Anxiety quest, here we come. Any last words? Yeah, let me grab these last couple notes. No, we can't go into this with negative thoughts. We gotta go into this with positivity. We got this, guys. We got this. Piece of cake. Alright, is there anything else we missed? There's 2 entrances? What is this? Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh no. Sandy Butt's tomb. Alright, let's go. There's one thing we can't miss in here though. It's literally like the grunty switch, which I think I'm headed towards. Am I doing it? Oh my goodness, what am I doing? That took a long time to switch out of my freaking Talon Trot. Come on. Oh. Okay, plenty of time. Oof, this was better than I thought. I'm just glad we're out of it, guys, because like I said, that's an instant death right there. When that would have not been good. No anxiety quest tonight. I hear a Jinjo. Don't you just love those cues? There he is. It's a good thing I did hear him, because if I didn't, we would have to go through that again, just to end up in this room. Okay. We can breathe a little easier, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what shall we do next, eh? The world is literally our oyster right now. Let's actually get this, because Did we go in here already? Whatever this is. I don't think so. Oh no, I think we tried to go in there and I got out of it, right? Because I was like, nope, we gotta... Come on. Okay, they want us to tightrope here with Kazooie. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? I love the control on this. I forgot all about the honeycombs. Oh no, is this a timed thing or does it just stay there? I believe it just stays there. Oh, look at this Jinjo hiding out over here. Already 4 out of 5 Jinjos. Making great time, guys, even though we don't care about time here. Let's take a magic carpet ride over to dear old Gobi. The animal buddy that is really not our animal buddy because we abuse him. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? Why did that do that? It reappears and it just blinks off. It's like it trolled us. Like, forget it, guys. We'll fly there. Alright. Let's go get the flight pad because it's easier. Why do I think there's a flight pad over here? I don't think I needed to go all the way back here for it, but oh well. We can take care of a few things in the air. First we're gonna grab that honeycomb, I think if it's close. Or we might fly through these rings here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the rings. How do you guys feel about desert levels? Does it remind you of things like the Mummy and archaeology and pharaohs and King Tut and all that stuff? I wonder if that stuff is niche now. It's always been niche, huh? Some of my favorite Goosebump books ever were Return of the Mummy and The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. Something is always cool about mummies to me, or pharaohs, just because it's very creepy. It's like their corpses come back to life and the way that they kind of wrap them up. Where is this last one at? I don't know where that popped up. Was it over here? Anyway, we're in no hurry. We'll see it when we see it. I say we're in no hurry and there we go. Beak bombing. I'm just trying to get a better view here. Where are we? Where is that last one? Is it back here? I feel like we went through the whole level, but at least let's get this. This is a tight fit. Interesting. Okay, where is this guy at here? Well, I guess we're gonna stop that quest because we made it to Gobi. Poor Gobi. Yeah, you're our friend now, but we're gonna need to, he's not gonna like us for much longer, as we will continually abuse him throughout this game, which is pretty sad. Alright, are you gonna let me get on you? I don't even trust you. What I tell you. Just forget it, dude. I'll take the hit. Okay, now we're running low on fumes here. I believe there is a box over here, but we also have that scarab, which I do not trust being around. I shouldn't do that. I still want that other honeycomb, and then are they gonna follow me if I get close? Okay, I think we've replenished enough for now. I still don't know where that last ring popped up. This is Grabba, right? Yep. Here we'll need I believe we'll need the speed shoes for that, or we can just fly into it. Guys, am I blind? Where is the final ring? I know the N64 draw distance is not letting me see it. That's okay though, we'll go exploring. Let's actually do this. Because we haven't done this yet. I exit out of here. I don't want to deal with this guy. Sorry guy, but you would have been annoying if we kept you alive. I don't know if you guys can hear, but sometimes my voice just like starts whispering. I'm sure you guys have heard it in the past. I wonder why it does that, but... Alright, this is trial and error. I'm gonna see where things are. Because I do not know them by heart. Where was that? Was that somewhere? Great. Banjo was down here. The note, was that right here? Nope. I know I saw the note somewhere. Okay. Kazooie's over here. This is Mumbo. This is probably the note. Where was the egg? I think it was like, was it here or here? Alright, let's check our progress so far. We're making, okay, decent time. 84 notes, 6 chiggies, and 1 honeycomb piece. Still a ways to go, but having fun. Vibing, nourished, in our lane, unbothered. Alrighty, let's see what we should do next. I don't trust that magic carpet right as far as I can throw it, so we have to go find a flight pad. Guys, I know there's another flight pad that I don't have to go all the way to the doggo. I just can't remember where it is. Do they have the green shoes anywhere around here? Here, huh? Look at that guy. Craziness. I guess this is how you get these. Yikes. I need the speed shoes for that boy. Okay. Has this guy been here all along? How did I not see this? Or is this the first one? Are they making me redo it? I think they are, guys. I think they're making me redo it. It's okay. Now we can at least pay attention to where the last one is. Also, after this, we're gonna go to the top of the level and just take the view in. Wait, that was the last one. I thought that was... okay. I thought that was the first one. Well, since we're in the air, let's pay Gobi a second visit and collect these notes. Oh, Gobi's not here. Interesting. Here's another secret level, guys. Actually, no, it's not a secret level. It's part of the stop and swap that we talked about. This does not open up until those cheat codes are put in. I can't believe I made that without getting injured. Whoa. Sometimes the angles on this change so fast. Sometimes it's jarring. Let's see, are there notes? Oh no, are there notes over there? We already collected the 100 notes, so we're good on that. Let's get this jiggy. There's another jiggy over there by Gobi. That would make 8, so we're missing 2. And 1 honeycomb piece. Well, let's get the Grabba one, which I believe you can get from beak bombing or the shoes. But since we're here, we might as well try and beak bomb it. We got it. Will we stay flying? Yes, we will. Alrighty, what do we have to do next? Why is this not hit? That's not an entrance, okay. I'm hearing random sounds in the back and that doesn't sound very good. We already went in here before. Okay. So, the Jiggy by Gobi is one, the Trunker, and then the Jinjo, and then the Honeycomb. So we're missing a Jinjo. Think. It seems like we exhausted most of this level. That was not smart. There's nothing over here. Let's get some more feathers, yeah? You got the one honeycomb in between that cactus. What about here? We've been in here. This is the Sultan or whatever. I think we got the Jinjo in the water. Let's go back to the beginning. Sorry, Gobi. Look at this funny face. You gotta love it. Alright, in order to get on here, we have to like jump from a tree, I believe. Oof, it's gonna be a tough jump, but we got it. Alright, that makes 9. Guys, don't tell me a Jinjo was in that maze that we went through. We got the Jinjo at the end. Did we miss a Jinjo in here? Oh, you know what? We might have. Would you look at that? They tricked us. They fooled us. Here I am, you know, trying to check every nook and cranny, and I didn't check this one, did I? And there we go. 10 out of 10. Now, I have no idea where this honeycomb piece would be. I literally have no inkling of an idea where it could be. That's gonna bother me. You know what? I don't know. We're just gonna have to go fly and explore, I guess. Oh, where? Oh, where? Oh, did we already go to the top? I think it's up here, guys. So let's go take a glance and just soak in the views. What a beautiful level. Would you look at that? And the doggo is still blinking even from this far out. How freaking cool. Gotta love it. I love all the pyramids. I love the shifting sand. I love the cacti. I love the quicksand. I love how refreshing this pool of water looks in a sea of dryness. All right. Uh-oh. Why is there a flight pad right there? Was this water supposed to drain at some point? I went in here already, right? Yes, this is the big maze. Where the heck is this stupid honeycomb piece? Oh, doesn't Gobi appear here again? Yep, this might be it. He doesn't... He gives us the honeycomb, right? I almost fell off. Here we go. Sorry, Gobi. Oof, and we earned a new life extension. Alright, guys. How pretty does that look? I love it. Alright, we gotta get out of here. And retrieve the overworld jigging, and we'll call it a night quest. But I'm gonna take another risky jump here. We did it again. Feels good, guys. Feels good. Goodbye, Gobi's Valley. You were an absolute delight. An absolute pleasure. And you are definitely not the worst course in Banjo-Kazooie, no matter how much people want to rank you last or next close to last. What is this scarab beetle doing? I wouldn't even... It's gonna really attack me with these boots on because I can't even maneuver fast. Maybe if I just go around it. Okay, whatever. I shouldn't have used it on that guy, but they just annoy me. Alright, we need to collect the overworld jiggy, which I believe spawned on top of the witch's hat. I was too busy trying to get through that maze that I didn't really pay attention. Where did that jiggy spawn? It's not like you guys can help me in real time. It's okay, you guys are supposed to be asleep by now. We're almost 50 minutes in. Okay, well, the jiggy did not spawn there. Which means it might be back into the, near the coffin. It's gotta be... There we go. And guys, we weren't able to retrieve the, overworld jiggy from Freezeezy's Peak last time. Because we did not have the, speed shoes, but we're gonna attempt to do it here before we call it a night. In order to do that, we need a... okay, I think I know what we need to do. This is gonna be another timed event. Oh great, are we dealing with the snowman throwing snowballs at us? Okay. So wait a second. This is the flight pad that spawns and then we have to run? Okay. We got this. I don't know. That wasn't a very smooth transition there. We might not get it. Oh, we did get it. Wow. Close call, guys, but we did it. Now the Jiggy is way up high over here in Freeze Easy. Gotta make sure we don't hit the ground, which we almost did. But we got this, guys. We got this. Whoa. There you are, right here. Let's make the turn. Alrighty. 7 Jiggies on the overworld. We're making great progress, guys, and we're almost... We've actually... Oh, what is this? I don't even know what's up here. But it was very hidden. Oh, it's just the top of this area. Interesting. You know what that means, guys? That means we're going to one of the coolest levels in this entire game, and might be one of the best levels, haunted house levels of all time, rivaling Big Boo's Haunt, Mad Monster Mansion. So many cool things about it, and that'll be on the next episode of Night Quest. Hopefully you guys have already drifted into adventure, aka asleep, and hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good night, everyone.